song isn't playing. Oh, you know what that sound is. It means it's another beautiful episode of Tad Talk with Tad Western. I am your host, Tad Western, and we are live. It's what? It's 9 a.m., the crack of 9 o'clock on Sunday. What is today? I don't even know. The 16th of September. And I'm live in the brand new Boss Hog Liberty Studios with my my producer here, Mr. Morrill.
Mr. Tad Western, thanks for letting me hang out with you today.
Well, I think I'm technically hanging out with you because this is your spot, but I appreciate you letting me get a Tad Talk out of the way.
It belongs to the entire Tad empire.
Oh, my empire. Is this a remote ranch studio? Is that what I'm hearing?
This is the barn.
This is. All right. I love it. So what do we got to talk about today? We had the reason I'm in Newcastle is because dear leader Chris Spangle had a birthday. Was it a birthday party last night? I know there was a cake cut.
Halfway to 70 party.
Yeah, oh yeah. There was, 35 candles on that cake. One of them melted before he got them all lit, though. It was pretty neat.
There were some burns. Everybody burnt their fingers trying to light all those candles.
Yeah, so for Boss Hog of Liberty listeners, I finally figured out what was behind the door. It's a secret, though. I can't let anybody else know. All right, so looking good. Who the hell is texting me? All right. I've got so many phones. This is like, in my studio, it's a microphone and a laptop, and I'm only recording. I've got so much. It's sensory overload for me right now.
You are live with the. You're on the Facebook Live for We Are Libertarians. All the We Are Libertarians people can see you.
Cheers to everyone who's up drinking. All right, so let's see here. This weekend, damn it. So this past weekend, I podcast on Thursday? Didn't do on Friday. So Friday, I didn't do a whole lot. I cleaned the ranch, as I'm prone to do on Fridays, because you want to have a nice clean house throughout the weekend, and because I don't know, it's good to clean your carpets. Tad's tip of the day. I think if you have carpets and you have animals, make sure you sweep your floors at least twice a week, because God, I get dog hair everywhere. Dogs are just dirty. They track dirt in, and it's just. Yeah, clean your carpets, people. All right, so Friday I took Kona, the boxer. He's nuts, so I said, "Hey, Kona, you want to go to dog bar?" So he popped up. Oh, I'm ready to roll. So we made the trek down to Metazoa Brewing, and I let him run for a while out in their beautiful. It used to be grass, but it's all dirt now because all the dogs just tore the shit out of it. But they're a little dog park, and there was all kinds of dogs out Friday night. It's a pretty good time. He always finds the biggest dog that's there and tries to, make love to it, hump it, show his dominance. And this time there was no. It's normally a greyhound or something or not greyhound. They're what? What are the giant dogs called? Great Danes is what they are. Great Danes. Sorry, I'm half asleep and not drunk enough to be podcasting. Producer man, we just lost all hearing. Turn it up, my headphones, Dre.
You're all right. You're there now.
Oh, I'm here now.
You're there now.
I'm getting feedback though. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, all right, we're good. We're back on. We're back on here. All right, so yeah. This time Kona went after a Irish wolfhound. For some reason, when I typed in Irish in my phone, it auto-corrected to Utah. So it was a Utah wolfhound. I assume it must be
Mormon.
A Mormon hound. Yeah, but the way you knew they're Irish wolfhounds is they had red hair. He was also wearing a kilt and playing the bagpipes. And the owners were looking for some potatoes. But anyway, yeah, he was trying to hump the shit out of this dog, and the dog wasn't having it. So they kind of got into a little scrum out in the park there, which for some reason these people who take their dogs to these parks, they don't want their dogs to interact like normal dogs. Because if you go out, dogs in the wild, they'll sniff around and they try to figure out who's more dominant, and they'll fight, they'll bark, they'll go at each other. But you'll have these crazy ladies who have their dogs out there, and they're like, oh no, they're fighting. Like, they're not fighting, they're just being dogs. So I don't know. It was a good time. Had a few brews. Kona drove home. got home safely. And then what was... Yesterday was Saturday. Saturday woke up, went for a nice run, did a little workout. We, as in me and the dogs, took a nice walkies. And then I headed out, made the journey out to beautiful Newcastle, Indiana. I believe that's where we're at. Now, when Jeremiah said Newcastle, Indiana, I completely thought that the Newcastle Brewery, the beer company, I was like, where's the brewery at? Had no idea that it was from Newcastle, England. I guess that's why they called it an import. But I was so disappointed there was no brewery here. There is a meat packing, what is it, Boar's Head?
Boar's Head is here, yeah.
Boar's Head. So there is good high-quality lunch meat, no brewery, but it'd be a good spot to put a brewery in so you can make sandwiches and...
Tad needs to open a brewery in Newcastle. That's what I'm hearing.
Oh, I should. I don't know if I have enough time on my hands.
Live the dream.
So yeah, we came out and I ate dinner. I got here a little early. Went to the Buffalo Wild Wings, which I assume is the only sit-down restaurant in this town.
You got an Applebee's, man.
You have an Applebee's?
You got an Applebee's?
Where's the Applebee's at? Did I pass it?
A little further north. You didn't make it all the way up?
Oh yeah. See, I didn't want to get too far away off my get my bearings off. You know, I wouldn't be able to find my way back. So what did I do? Oh, I went to watch a Michigan game. Michigan won. Who else was playing? I don't know. There was some Pac-12 team players. I don't know. Big sporting event of the night was the Triple G Canelo fight, and apparently Triple G got robbed. I don't know. Didn't watch it. Probably watch it today and then comment on the next podcast after I watch it, so I can actually say he got robbed. And also in boxing news, Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao are fighting again in December, which it's gonna be two old geriatric fucks going at it. So Mayweather must need more money or something to pay off taxes. Is this my headphones?
That's you, man.
Are
you too high?
I'm high. Woo.
How's that?
That's better.
Is that better?
Go down a little lower.
A little lower. We're producing live.
Come on, Dr. Dre, turn it down.
We got you.
Yo, mom spaghetti. All right. So what? So I went to B-Dubs. It was there was no AC on in B-Dubs when I walked in, and then they ended up turning it on, which it was fine. It wasn't bad. They ended up turning it on, and holy hell, it got freezing balls in there. I walked out there, my nipples were so hard they could have cut glass. It was freezing.
It's the total opposite of the We Are Libertarian Studios.
Well, you want to keep it toasty in here so that the talent's ready to roll. And I mean, look at my veins popping out. I look swollen here.
Super swole.
Yeah, my beer's sweating. So then I made my way to Jeremiah Morrill's ranch. And I pull up, and I believe there's people in the front yard going head-to-head with giant sumo suits, except they weren't the sumo suits. They were inflatable. They were emojis, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And just people going at it, head-to-head, 1v1. I ended up later on in the night challenging Tanner Perdue to a match, and he handily... I went about half speed. I wasn't really trying to win, but he was in it. He was in it to win it, and
Tanner was in hard.
Tanner decided, he was going to run as fast as he could and as hard as he could, and he put me on my ass. I'm not going to lie. Which is why I'm drinking this morning, because I woke up and I'm like, why in the hell am I hurting? My back is killing me. What did I do last night? Didn't even get in the pool or anything. Just sat around, shot the shit, talked, and completely forgot I went offensive line practice with Tanner Perdue.
You were tackling dummies.
Yeah, that was fun. What else happened last night that I can talk about? I don't know. How many viewers we got? We got anybody watching this live? 9 people.
You got like 9 people.
I'm going to give the phone number out.
All right, let's see it. Let's do it.
We are recording live in the studio, and we have access to phones. So if you're a listener out there, the studio number, if you want to call in and talk to Tad, the number is 765-336-0949. And if you call in now, but wait, if you call in now in the next 15 minutes, you'll get to, not only will you get to talk to Tad, you may get to talk to Jeremiah Morrill.
You never know.
So I don't know if you can see that.
So 317-691-6059. Call Tad Western right now.
No, it's 0949. Oh, somebody's getting prank phone called right now. What's the right number?
Yeah, I think that's the right number.
0949. All right.
That's it. 765-336-0949.
0949. All right. So give us a call if you want to hold those lines until I'm ready.
You tell me when.
I don't know. Whenever.
I don't know. When it starts ringing, we're going to freak out and we're going to take a phone call.
I'm just going to do news stories until somebody calls in. All right, in news. Here we go. This is an Indy Star headline, even though the story is out of Ohio. Over 46,000 pounds of Bob Evans sausage products recalled due to plastic contamination. 46,000 pounds of sausage. Or as I like to say, that's about 46 of Tad sausages. Xena, Ohio. Bob Evans Farms is recalling more than 46,000 pounds of pork sausage links. You got to get the patties, right? Links, I'm not a big link fan. But the links are contaminated, according to Fox 59, with some plastic. You don't want to have plastic bite into a plastic. Oh, man. It'll break your tooth. Crack a crown. So, yeah. According to FSIS, the raw pork sausages were produced on August 1st, 2018. So I'm going to give out the where's the establishment number on the products were EST 6785. So if you got any of that sausage in your refrigerator, throw it out or go through it with a fine tooth comb and pull the plastic pieces out. All right. So now that we got that public safety warning out of the way, clients who received vampire facial at a spa are urged to be tested for HIV. Wow. Vampire facials. What is this? A state health department said it is not aware of any new blood-borne infections after the department announced the closure of an Albuquerque spa investigated for concerning practices. Yeah, it was ran by vampires. I think that should be more of a concern than the blood facials. New Mexico Department of Health, they shut this place down because they were giving vampire facials. Oh, man, they were doing injections, too? Oh, you could be at risk for HIV or hepatitis B and C. Nice. Who does this? Now, I understand the people who are putting it on because it's something, catchy and, we do a blood facial. But who goes and gets one? Like, what? All right, the spa offered other beauty treatments, Tad, including the vampire facial, a procedure that extracts pallets of blood, platelets from a client's own blood, then is injected into the face through microneedling. The facial purportedly produces a more youthful-looking complexion. Yeah, it also makes you look like you're a newborn baby that's just covered in blood, just been pooped out. All right, so the vampire. Why? I don't understand these news stories now. They'll print the same fucking paragraph 19 times in a row. I guess I should do a little prep and read these. We got any phone calls on?
Still waiting, sir.
Still waiting. Okay, all right. I'll keep stalling. If you want to call in and talk to Dad, number to call in is 765-336-0949. 0949. All right. Now, if you listen to this later on, don't call that number because nobody's going to answer.
It's doubtful. It's very
Somebody
doubtful
may answer, though. I don't know. I don't even know if it's the right number. It could not be the right number. All right, here we go. And I'm a millionaire, and I want to buy a tropical island. There's one in the Pacific Ocean that could be yours. If you have 7.7, I don't know, what is that, euros? I don't know what this little thing is. Is that a lira? I don't know. Latro Island off the coast of Vanuatu in the South Pacific features sandy beaches. I would hope so. Who's going to buy a rock-hard beach for $7.7 million? The luxury owner residence includes 4 buildings, covered walkways, a bar. All right, I'm in. And a swimming pool. Oh, shit, I just clicked an ad.
Oh, I hate when you
Oh, my God. It's 800 acres, so that's a pretty good deal for 7.7. I want to see a picture of this place, but look at that. That could be Tad's Island Ranch. Oh, yeah, that's neat. This is a good podcast, Tad. Looking at pictures of a fucking tropical island that you're not going to buy.
I mean, you might.
I could.
You can put an opening offer in and see what happens.
I could. You know what? You never know until you make the. You gotta start somewhere, right? All right, here we go. In other news from the rich and the famous. Sorry about that. Headline: Man who killed yacht burglar won't face prosecution. So this is it's kind of like the castle doctrine, except this is the oil tanker doctrine, where a man who fatally shot an intruder aboard a yacht in the South Bay Marina last week is now expected to face prosecution. That's awesome. Stand your ground, even when you're not on ground, you're on water. See, there shouldn't even be any laws if you're in international waters. You can just shoot whoever the hell you want. I'm all for pirates. Investigators have found no indication of any criminal wrongdoing on the part of a 63-year-old man who opened fire on a suspected burglar. This was the morning of September 4th at Pier 32 Marina. All right. It still is yet to tell me where this is at. Oh, in San Diego. Or this is from San Diego, timesofsandiego.com. The victim, who was staying on his 70-foot yacht with a 61-year-old wife, this guy should have a way younger wife than 61. If you got a 70-foot yacht, don't you think you should, trade the wife in for, 35, 40-year-old? He's 63. She's only 2 years younger than him. She needs to be about 20 years younger.
How is she ever going to give him kids?
I don't know, yeah. I'm sure she's dried up and... Maybe they're happily married. I don't know. Maybe they're a good Christian couple on their 70... Maybe they own Chick-fil-A or something. 70-foot yacht. They were watching television. Who watches TV on their yacht? You should be out doing boat things like fishing and, waving at poor people driving by the shore. So, Ryan...
You're going to do the
What?
You're going to do the Costa Concordia drive-by?
Yeah, I wonder what the poor people are doing on shore. Ryan boarded shortly before 4 a.m. This guy had been drunk or something. I always assume when someone gets shot for trying to board a yacht that they're intoxicated or meth head or looking for pills or something. The intruder proceeded to start the engine of the yacht several times. So he was getting ready to hijack this bitch like Captain Phillips. Ryan was allegedly trying to break the interior of the boat through sliding glass doors, and the man who owned the boat had armed himself with a pistol, and they were going to get into an old-fashioned 90s shootout. Pew, pew, pew. The victim was treated. Oh, apparently he had strained his trigger finger, and he shot Ryan dead right there on the poop deck. They had to clean it up. I hope they salvaged the blood. This guy's blood, and then they could use it at the vampire facial. They could sell it. All right, another super rich people news. Jeff Bezos launches a $2 billion day one fund to help homeless families and create preschools. All right, so Jeff Bezos, the guy who makes like $4 trillion a day, is deciding he needs to write off some money. So he's giving away $2 billion for the Day One Fund.
What do you do on the next day?
I don't know. I guess you just try to blow $2 billion in one day. The Day One Fund. I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Richard Pryor movie?
What?
Brewster's Millions?
Brewster, yeah.
You have to spend it all?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I've never seen it. I've seen the cover of it. I used to walk by it at Blockbuster. Jeff Bezos. Well, how many times? Holy shit! I've scrolled through 5. I'm trying to figure out what this is going to go. The fund will launch with $2 billion commitments split between the Day One Family Fund and the Day Two Single Parent Fund, helping homeless families at the Day One Academies Fund, creating a network of new nonprofit Tier 1 preschools in low-income communities. Awesome. So, yeah, the CEO, founder of Rocket Blue, what the fuck is this talking about? He's the wealthiest man in modern history with a net worth of $150 billion. Awesome. So he's helping out the homeless and what I take from this article is he's putting homeless people in daycares, which is probably good. Get them off the streets, put them in a daycare. I don't know if I'd want my kids around homeless people. But yeah, Jeff Bezos, he's smarter than me. I'm sure he's got a way to work it. Maybe he'll put them on the cages, the Amazon cages that go on top of the robots.
All right, I know that everybody that's listening has secretly got one earbud in while they're in the third row at church. But it's time to call the Tad Show.
Go ahead, call in 765-336-0949. If you don't call in, I'm going to hunt you down. Every one of you. I know where you live.
We have names.
Mainly because you put your address on Facebook. All right. In hurricane news, Hurricane Florence hit, pretty much teabagging the entire East Coast right now. But in this headline is Budweiser and Coors are sending 500,000 cans of water to Hurricane Florence relief. I'm kind of disappointed they're not sending beer. Because they're getting plenty of water from the hurricane.
Miller Lite would make everything better, wouldn't it?
Oh, it makes everything better. It makes podcasting better. Not for the audience, but for the host. Oh, man.
That is a cold one. It is.
It's getting room temperature. I mean, it's kind of like a sauna in here. You should do hot yoga in here when you're not doing podcasts.
Charge a premium.
There you go. You get some hotties in here in the yoga pants, sweating their asses off under the sweet lights.
I wonder if Paul Copeland would call in.
Paul?
Do you think maybe
I don't know. Is Paul listening right now?
I don't know.
Paul, if you're out there, and you want to talk about maybe recap of the party last night, he's probably driving home. Yeah. You think?
I don't know. I heard he slept in his car.
What?
Can you imagine?
And that palatial palace you have with all the rooms?
Sarah said he couldn't stay in the house. I don't know. I don't know what he did.
She was on one last night. Yeah. So if anyone's out there from the party wants to call in and recap, give us a call. All right, Anheuser-Busch, which has sent emergency canned water to disaster-hit areas for more than 2 decades. That's almost 20 years. Has 300,000 cans of water on the way to the region hit by the storm. If anyone's still there who hasn't evacuated, and you see this giant truck and it says Anheuser-Busch, pull up. And you're like, oh, hell yeah, we've hit the mother load. Pallets upon pallets of Budweiser are coming in. And then you crack open the back door, and it's just nothing but tainted water.
Who sent this?
I guess Coors, they could have sent Coors Light. That's practically water. Tastes just like it. All right. So, the Red Cross had requested it. Neat. All right. Last year, Anheuser-Busch sent more than 3 million cans of water to Puerto Rico and across the U.S. in response to wildfires, floods, and hurricanes. Yeah, people get parched during these natural disasters.
The cool thing to do this year for these hurricanes has been making fun of the media members who are standing out there.
Oh yeah, that was a good news story from the Weather Channel, I believe. I think was it Jim Cantori or who was it? He's the only one I know from.
Yeah, we'll say it was Jim.
Sure, Jim.
For everything.
I'm gonna start calling him Scam Cantori or Jim Scamtori because I don't know if you guys have seen the video or not. Can we producer throw the video up here and do we have that?
Yeah,
the technology.
The video's running.
It'll be up here in the corner.
It's running. Yeah,
just put it over his face.
There we go.
Yeah, so here you see a guy acting like he's in 150 mile an hour winds, and then in the background you see 2 guys walking by in swooshy shorts doing who knows what. It looks like they're going on a Taco Bell run or something.
I think they were on Tinder. They were texting, man.
And they're just walking normal because nothing was going on. So it sparked all kinds of outrage. And the president tweeted, "Fake news, Cantori. The hurricane didn't even hit there," or something. I don't know. Just go check it out. I'm really perplexed. I kind of want a tornado or something to hit so we can get Budweiser shipped in. I don't want anybody to, get hurt or.
You want the bare minimum for the free Bud.
Yeah. Miller Coors had 80 pallets of 12 packs. I'm not good at math. That's almost 800. That's over 800 beers. Oh, 800. I don't know. 800 cases. I don't know. I'm not good at my beer math right now. All right. I'm about had it with this story. What else do we have in news? All right. Do we have anybody on the line yet?
No, they're all afraid of you, Tad. I don't know. We didn't really tell them this was going to happen live.
Yeah, it was
very brave. Well, that's at 9 in the morning.
That's very
on a
Tad.
Sunday.
That's very Tad Western of us because we've done no prep. We just said, hey, you know what? We're in the studio. Might as well record a podcast.
let's go live and see who wants to call in at 9 in the morning.
Yeah, let's go live. I'm surprised all of our overseas listeners. I don't know. I should have tweeted it out because my
dialing. That might be the problem. You have to put a 1 in front of it if you're.
That isn't
the
my
plus and the 1 to dial the U.S. from Turkey. I think.
All I know is it's not my phone number, so I won't be getting billed for it. So you can call in all you want. It doesn't matter to me.
Call collect. Let's see.
Unless
what happens.
I get it. Unless Jeremiah sends me a bill tomorrow or something.
Studio time is $300 an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. We better wrap this up. All I've got's a hundo on me. We're gonna have to. Only half the podcast is going up. All right, this is out of Jacksonville, Florida. All right.
Jacksonville, Buffalo by the Sea.
This is Associated Press. Oh, I don't know why. Nobody even cares where this is from, Tad. Everything that you read's fake. Man gets prison for drunkenly shooting at non-existent clowns. Oh, this is in Reading, Pennsylvania. I don't know why it's on. I don't know. A Pennsylvania man who admitted he had drunkenly fired a shotgun inside his apartment because he feared there were clowns inside could spend the next 5 years in prison. Wow, there's so much to take in, and just in that sentence. He was drunk in his apartment, had a shotgun, and is shooting at now has it been proven that they were non-existent? I don't know. Let's keep reading. Speaking of reading, the Reading police didn't find anyone inside 35-year-old Nathan Matthias's second-floor apartment and say the shooting put his first-floor neighbor in danger. So these were super tiny. These were super tiny clowns that he was shooting at. Maybe they were riding on the backs of ants or something. Seems like this guy may have been on a little more than just booze. The Reading Eagle reports that he was sentenced Monday to 22 months to 5 years in state prison. He's going to state pound-me-in-the-ass prison for drunkenly discharging a firearm, and he had an unrelated drunk driving charge.
Is it fair to do that to somebody when they don't know what they're doing? They're at home drunk. How can then they go to life after that?
Well, I don't know. At least the police didn't break into his neighbor's apartment and shoot him dead, then plant weed on him like they did down in Texas. That's another news story, but Tad, we have stay away from that one. Oh, we have a call. Hopefully it's is this a drunken clown? Hello, welcome caller. You are live on Tad Talk with Tad Western.
What's up, dude?
What's happening? Who's this? State your name and where you're calling from.
This is Chase.
Chase? Chase Lounge? Or Chase? Yeah. I can't hear very well.
Chase
now.
in Chicago.
Chase in Chicago. What's happening, brother? It's like 8:30 in the morning in Chicago. What are you doing up? You getting ready to watch the Bears or what?
I'm laying in bed.
Laying in bed. All right. You woke up to Tad Talk. Tad Talk in the morning. It's the best part of waking up.
Hey, Jared.
Yeah, buddy.
You there?
Yeah.
How was the party last night?
Well, it was a good time. We had a good time for Spangle, and you were notably missed, man.
What was the little thing where you guys were hitting each other?
They were inflatable kind of chess pieces, I guess. They were kind of, the sumo games where you put on the sumo suit and you go at each other like real hard, and you got the big gut and you just bounce guts and then somebody falls over.
Yeah.
These were think of like a pool raft that's inflatable, except it had armholes. And it had, for whatever reason, emojis printed on it.
They were a tight fit.
Yeah, they were, well, not for you, but or not for me.
It looked awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
They will never be used again. I believe Paul Copeland destroyed them.
Somebody ran them over.
Spicer.
There were tire tracks on the
Brent Spicer split his in half. But yeah, there's a video. There's me and Spangle going at it. There's one of Paul Copeland and I. There's a little bit of Cade Koger. It was a good time. It was definitely the highlight of the evening. Content Jared lived on.
Did you and Dakota battle it out?
We did.
The top boss on?
We did. Quickly go look at Spangle's Snap Story before it disappears.
Yeah, if you, I don't know if it's on Instagram or not. I think I may have Instagram storied it.
There's a few here and there, but hurry! There's only a 24-hour shelf life.
Oh yeah. Gotcha. You guys sell anything good yet?
Sell anything good?
Is this you silently trying to talk about Tradio with Chase? Your new plan?
Is this not what's going on right now?
No, this is just Tad Talk. This is an episode of Tad Talk. You want to make the announcement as to what your show's going to be? What your plan is? Now's your chance.
Do we have breaking news?
Breaking news on Tad Talk.
Breaking news on Tad Talk.
So we're going to start a show where we sell things.
All right.
Here, what's the name going to be?
It's going to be Tradio with Chase.
Tradio.
You can call in and you sell your lawnmowers and fish tanks and use dog food.
Jason's here.
All right. Well, I'm after I leave the studio here, I saw a cardboard sign for the Webster rummage sale, and I'm going to maybe I'll stop by and see if I can't get anything.
Get some inventory.
Yeah, and stock up, and then we can slang it on the podcast.
Nice. All right, guys, I got to go. My girlfriend's getting mad. Yeah, she is.
Well, thanks for calling in.
All right, later, boys.
We'll see you.
There you go. That was our
That was
first
pretty successful.
call.
That killed 4 minutes. All right. Shout out to Chase in Chicago. All right. What else do we have? Oh, I was in the middle of reading a story about a guy discharging a shotgun at imaginary clowns. All right. Where was that? Mathis's attorney says his client wasn't trying to harm anyone except the clowns and was reacting to some type of hallucinatory event. He apologized and took full responsibility. Look at that. Someone taking personal responsibility in today's world. You don't see that very often. There's no... police have not released a statement on whether or not the clowns are still on the loose. So watch out for people if you're in Reading, Pennsylvania. You may end up in it too.
You'll end up on a monopoly board.
Oh yeah, they're famous for their railroads.
That's
there
right.
in Reading, Pennsylvania, right?
That's it. Is it Reading or Reading?
I don't know.
It's impossible to know.
I'm reading it, and I'm terrible at pronunciation. I don't know. Have you listened to Tad Talk? Not only can I not read, I can't pronounce anything. I'm probably the worst person to host a podcast of all time.
I spent a lot of time watching Reading Rainbow on the TV.
Yeah. Reading is one color of the rainbow. Can you name all the colors of the rainbow, Jer?
Is this a Roy G. Biv question?
It could be a Roy Moore question. I don't know.
Ooh. Red, indigo, yellow, green.
Why didn't you just go in order?
I don't know, because I don't have this written down. I'm a quarter of a coffee cup in here myself, buddy.
Red, orange, yellow, green?
Yeah. Indigo,
blue, indigo, violet.
That's it.
Yeah.
I think we
Roy
did
G.
it.
Biv. You said it,
Yeah.
and then you didn't do it.
Well, I don't know what they'll stand for.
Can you do Tinstaffel?
There ain't no such thing as a free lunch?
There ain't. There is not anything such as a free lunch.
There ain't nothing like free lunch.
All right, this is the segment I like to call what are they, anagram? What are they? What do you call them? Like NASA?
Anagrams.
Are they anagrams? Is that what they are? I don't know. Is it an anagram? Anybody out there? I don't know what the hell an anagram is. That just popped into my mind. All right.
Alphabet soup.
Alphabet soup. Oh, shit. Somebody's throwing stuff at us. They're wanting to get us out of here. We broke into the studio.
Jared figuring out how to do this stuff.
All right, here in other news. This is more weather news. Mosquitoes the size of a quarter plague Houston amid heavy rainfall. By doing the math here, we're going to have, if this is due to the rainfall, then the Carolinas need to watch out because there's going to be mosquitoes flying around the size of squirrels because all the rain they're getting. I'm just, that's how you judge the size of mosquitoes. Apparently, Houston, Texas.
You take a coin out and see what it is.
Wondering where all those massive mosquitoes are coming from? No, not really. Well, they're the recent wet weather we've been having, and with even more headed our way over the next several days, the mosquito population is on the rise. The population's on the rise, and so are the size. What do mosquitoes eat besides blood? I don't know. It's a good question, Tat. And did you know?
It's impossible to know.
Did you know that only female mosquitoes bite you?
I did know that.
Really? I saw it on Facebook. It has to be true. I don't know if it's actually... Because like all women, even mosquitoes, women are bloodsuckers, man. You got to watch out. You got to watch out for them and keep your eye out.
It's like the honeybees. I think the honeybees that come out are only the females that you see.
Oh, I thought there was only one female, and that's the queen, and then all the worker bees are males. They try to pollinate her, try to give her that honey.
I don't know. It's impossible to know, once again. Unless we had a caller call in to correct us. It's whatever.
If we have any beekeepers, call in. I think you can call in and correct Jer, because one of us does own a ranch, and I may have beehives. All right, a viewer sent Eyewitness News a video showing a giant mosquito in their car. Hopefully they pulled over before they sent the video in. I could just see this. It had to be a woman. Crazy bitch driving down the road trying to Snapchat look at this fucking mosquito. It's the size of a quarter. I don't know if she was a transplant. I don't know where that came from.
She's from Long Island.
So it's a quarter-sized mosquito in her house. Wait a minute. Viewer sent Eyewitness News a video showing a giant mosquito in their car. And another. I skipped over that sentence. Another viewer snapped a picture of a quarter-sized mosquito in her house. Boom. Told you it was a woman. Holy
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Never go against your instincts, Tad. Also, reporter Steve Champion. Yeah, he's Spanish. His photographer took to Twitter to describe their encounter with the giant mosquitoes. He said, in part, quote, I can't tell you how many mosquitoes swarmed at 13 Photog Reed and me. Every time we hit one, there was blood. Well, no shit. That's all they are. They're blood and a needle. Yeah, this is good podcast, but if you go to their Twitter, you can see these giant mosquitoes. I think they're just over-sucking themselves and getting so big. But there is one the size of a quarter. Oh, man. There are so many, they could carry us away. Pray for everyone in Dallas, or in Houston. Where is this story? It's in Texas somewhere. It's in Houston. So, yeah, pray for all of our Houston brothers and sisters that they survived the mosquito apocalypse. This sounds like they're just filming like Sharknado 4 or 408. This has got to be fake. There's no mosquitoes this big.
Can they still do that without John Hurd? I thought John Hurd was required for all the Sharknado movies. Rest in peace.
I don't know who. I've never heard of John Hurd.
He's the dad on Home Alone back in the day. Kevin's dad.
Oh, Kevin's dad.
Yeah,
what a dick.
He kicked
You can't leave Kevin behind. Oh, man. You want to talk about B&Es? That was like Kevin fought off the... Who was in that? Who was the bad guy? Joe Pesci?
Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern, right?
I don't know.
Daniel Stern was in...
he was very stern.
He was in the Cubs movie.
The Cubs movie?
Yeah. He was the pitcher, Rookie of the Year. Remember that
Rookie of the Year, yeah. Is that the one where he's a kid and he comes out of the stands and starts throwing no-hitters?
That's it, yeah.
Is that movie?
And then made him bat in the National League games. You got to bat. I can't do it.
All right. Do we have another caller?
You got to give out the number. You got to.
Oh, for all of you. Oh, all of our listeners. Oh, they're dropping off like giant mosquitoes here. 765-336-0949. Call in if you want to talk to Tad, or if you want to talk to Jerry like our last caller did. He didn't even know what show he was calling in. He's like, "What the hell's Tad Western doing?"
Tad, shut up! I want to talk to Jerry.
Shut up! I got to plug my show. Yeah, if you have any podcasts that you want to plug, call in. I'll plug them. I don't care. It's all love around here.
They come from the Jeremiah Morrill School of Self-Promotion, Tad.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a little self-promotion. I'm the king of it. I mean, who else wears a shirt around with their face on it and sells their own toothpicks? Nobody does, just me.
We're supposed to pay for those?
Well, you can have them for free. Oh, I forgot. On our drive over here, I hopped in the car and I had the radio on 98.3, which in Indianapolis is a hip-hop anonymous station, and I was expecting a little morning rap on the way over to the studio, but no, instead I got Vanessa Carlton, and I was like, what in the hell is this? But I had to sing along because make my way downtown. Okay, you guys remember that video where she's like playing the piano, but she's like flying through the streets and shit? God, Vanessa Carlton, she was awesome. One hit wonder.
That was it.
I don't think she had any other hits.
Just like Burt Bacharach.
Yeah, he's known for his game of Baccarat that he invented.
Playing the piano
15 million
on the roof
ago.
of the bus in, what was that movie? Austin Powers.
Oh, yeah. That was a good movie.
It was a random one. Random references.
I don't. All these movies you're talking about, I've either not seen them or haven't seen them since 1993.
You just gotta have a lockbox of a memory, man.
Lockbox.
You know.
Lockbox. So after the Vanessa Carlton was cutting in and out with I think it was a Cardi B song as well. So it was kind of like a hip hop / piano song mix. And then after the Vanessa Carlton song went off, they started playing the Ramones, which there's a lot of range in between Vanessa Carlton and the Ramones. I don't know what radio station this was or where it was broadcasting out of, but kudos for you for just hitting random on your iPod and letting it broadcast to the world. Oh, here's video for everyone watching on Facebook Live. Yeah, Spangle looks like a giant. Is that Spangle?
That's Spangle.
He looks like a giant turtle, and you just came in and crushed him.
But
he's gonna have a back problem.
You see how I extended my arm to help pick him up, though.
Yeah,
I'm a good guy.
Yeah, but then you walked away. You pulled the old. This is great podcasting.
It's a visual. Go check out Chris Spangle's Instagram feed
or his Facebook page. Just go to his Facebook. That'd be easier. What else do we have going on today? Oh, we have a Colts game. What time do the Colts kick off? 1 o'clock today. They're playing
Colts,
the
Redskins,
the Washington Burnt Skins.
The
Sunburns. The Washington Sunburns.
The Washington drainage or the Potomac drainage basin. Indigenous people, I think, is what it said.
Okay, all right. That's way too long. You can't put that on the side of the helmet.
The Washington football.
So
team.
what are our predictions? What are our predictions, Jared?
Washington 41, Colts 7.
Wow, I think you're. I'm going to say it'll be 14 the Colts, and I think Washington will score 35.
Yeah,
we go 35.
I don't have high hopes.
I've predicted that this team will win 5 games this year, which last year I correctly predicted they would win 4. Everyone thought I was crazy because Andrew Luck was coming back after week 1.
Of course he was.
Which I said
he won't make the Rams game, but we'll have him after that.
Which I said, you just going to throw a guy in? He hasn't thrown a football in a year, and he's going to come in and just, now everything's going to be okay? Everybody's like, yeah, he's fine. They're just resting him. How much rest do you need? And then it came out that the snowboard story was true.
I know.
Did you? Yeah.
He hurt himself. His neck injury was a snowboard after all.
Yeah.
Everybody thought that was a lie. That was BS. That was fake news for 6 months.
It was to keep the ticket sales up. But just keep peddling the fake news. Oh, well. I don't think he would have made too much of a difference. We're not that talented right now. We should definitely be rebuilding.
After the pick in the red zone last week, half the people were calling for Jacoby anyway.
Kobe.
IndyCar season finale today too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's,
who we rooting for?
Scott Dixon versus
Scott Dixon, your ass,
versus Alex Rossi, an American, has a shot at the championship.
All right, let's go USA.
That's right.
Dixon's from what?
He's New Zealand.
New Zealand, right?
And then,
he's a Kiwi.
And then I think Will Power still got a shot, and Joseph Newgarden, another American. Very distant chance.
Will Power has the most unfortunate middle name. You know his middle name's White, right?
Oh, that was rough.
Willie White Power.
Man.
That's what his grandpa named him.
Willie P.
Yep, I don't know. You hear it here. You hear it here. I don't know. I just hear what I hear.
Breaking news. Now, we do have, for the studio, Will Power's signed Mid-Ohio face mask.
Really?
Yeah, to BHOL. The Indy 500 champion, Will Power.
That's awesome.
So that'll be on display in here once the construction dust is done.
You need to put it right behind us.
I think it's going to have to be in a lockbox, yeah. It's got to be protected.
Yeah, you don't want anybody breaking in and stealing that.
Tad, how long are these things supposed to go?
I don't know.
Hour and a half,
what are
2
we
hours?
at?
We're at 3 hours, 15 minutes.
3 hours and 15 minutes already? I only did 5 news stories.
You getting hungry?
I am getting hungry, and I need to get some Gatorade. I forgot. I bought a. Here's Tad's tip of the day. If you you're going out drinking and you're going to have a long day of boozing, you need to go to the store, go to the where they sell the kids, baby stuff like baby formula and all that, and get you a cart full of Pedialyte. Oops, sorry. Get some Pedialyte, because that stuff the next morning you take a hit off that before you go to bed after a long day of drinking, and then when you wake up, it shits all over Gatorade. Gatorade's nothing but sugar and water. It's not good for you. Go get the low calorie that doesn't have a lot of sugar in it, but it has all the sodium, all the ingredients that plants crave and you crave, and it completely you get rid of a hangover. And if you're really hungover, you take you pour a little bit of vodka in there just to give your body the the hair of the dog, as they say, and I probably shouldn't be doing this on camera. See, this is what goes on at Tad Talk. That's why I don't record any video for Tad Talk, because it would just be me doing this.
You've got a green screen, Tad.
I do have a green screen. I have a green screen, and I have so much video editing talent, but my computer doesn't have enough RAM. So the last video, I actually have recorded videos. Okay, let's get back to the Tad tip, and then we'll talk about my green screen. So, if you're a heavy drinker like I am, or if you're just someone who needs hydration, go get Pedialyte. Don't even mess around with Gatorade or any of the Powerade, any of those aids. Get Pedialyte. Chug on that. I keep 3 or 4 on ice on my refrigerator, because you never know when you're going to go on a binger. So that's Tad's tip of the day. That's your Tad, I don't know, bartending tip of the day.
Tad, there's a meme on the internet, and I need you to make a call. I need to know if this Anderson Cooper thing actually happened and if it's current. There's this meme of Anderson Cooper standing waist deep in hurricane water, and then there's another shot of him and his producer from the what appears to be the regular street, and it's just like they wandered out in a pond.
There's 4 different pictures, and then the one is from the Weather Channel, which is Jim Scamtori. And the guys behind them in their swishy shorts going on the Taco Bell run. And then there's... I'm allergic to R19 insulation. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so there's a picture of Anderson Cooper, and he's all dirty in a... Is that from Hurricane Katrina or something?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, is if this happens...
Because he looks super young.
It keeps getting shared now, so I don't know if
he definitely still has his gray hair. He's a silver fox. And... he still has his gray hair, but this picture looks like it was from the 1980s or something. And he's flexing the guns too. And then this lady's got a CNN hat on, like they gave her. It's definitely a photo shoot type deal. That looks like Hurricane Katrina to me. You can tell because there's the American Sniper guy in the background shooting looters, if you look closely. Yeah, that's got to be from Hurricane Katrina.
This is
or some other natural disaster.
It's some opportunistic guy just deciding he's going to repost
it. It is an actual screen cap from CNN, though, that they aired. So I wouldn't put it past fake news CNN to air something like this. But it's clearly him hamming it up for the camera. But who doesn't? I mean, look at me. I'm hamming it up.
People think this is a finished studio, but if we pan to the right,
if you pan to the right,
you see the unfinished wall and the Mexican blanket on the for coverage.
Hey, my studio has Mexican blankets as well. They are.
We put that up just special to make you comfortable.
They are. I enjoy it. They are great sound deadening. The acoustics that you get in a room if you hang up a few blankets, especially the Mexican style. I don't know what it is, because they weave agave or something into their blankets. But acoustically, they are the best blankets.
That's why the blankets at your ranch are always sticky.
Yeah, it's the agave juice, the nectar, I believe is what they call it, agave nectar. Speaking of tequila, I think I did have some shot. That's why I only drank 4 beers last night, people. I feel like ass. I think I have a CTE, early onset from Tanner Purdue, hitting me pretty hard.
Tanner,
what are we at? What are we at
3.
right now? Are we actually even recording?
Yeah, man, you're good. You're 48 minutes in. You want to go for an hour?
That's almost... Yeah, we might as well do another 12 minutes. All right. Oops, probably should have done that.
You know, give the phone number one sad last time.
All right. Listen, I can see how many people are reached and how many people are watching. I need at least one of you to call in and call into this number, 765-336-0949. 0949 336-0949. Call in. Give us some feedback. If you don't call in, I'm going to hunt you down. I can see who's watching. You guys know that, right? So you either
it's like
shut the video off and quit watching, or you call in. It's like that's the. You got 2 choices.
They all just closed it. It's gone. They're gone.
Everyone's
they're
gone.
out.
Okay.
Apparently that was all. That was all it took.
These must be your followers. They have no idea. They're probably in church. Like
Tad, did you share it? Did you share this from your page? Did you promote this to the Taddicks?
Nobody gave me a Wi-Fi password, so I can't promote. I'm not a self-promoter. I don't like promoting anything. But Tad Talk, you will have a new Tad Talk. Monday through Thursday?
You're getting a call, Tad.
Oh, we're getting a call.
You're
Who's
getting
calling
a call.
in? Hopefully it's Stone.
Caller, you're on the air with Tad.
Caller. Where are you calling from? State your name. Hello.
I'm calling from beautiful Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Fort Wayne.
We don't know anybody in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, who
Are
is
you
calling?
sure you don't know anybody in Fort Wayne?
Oh, I do know a few people there.
Well,
you don't
that's
sound
cool.
like
I
one of
hope
them,
you
though.
know me.
Who is this? State your name, caller.
This is Christy Avery.
Oh, super fan Christy Avery. How are you?
I am not doing so good this morning.
Why
Chad.
not? Are you hung up? Did you drink too much of the pool water?
Yeah, I think it was too much pool water. That's what it was.
Oh, when did you get home? You left last night, correct?
I didn't leave last night, and I actually drove home, so I got home about 3 o'clock this morning.
Wow. Well.
And I have to work at 11, so.
Oh, you have to go to work today.
Yeah, rough day. Rough day.
Did you hear Tad's tip on how to beat that hangover?
I did, but I don't think I have time to run and buy any Pedialyte, or I think I have some vodka. But
yeah, there you go. Just vodka it up. If all else fails and you can't get your hands on any of the Pedialyte, just hit the vodka a little bit. You'll be all right.
The Tad tip is to keep them in the refrigerator ahead of time.
Keep them on deck if you know you're drinking.
That's good advice.
So what happened last night that I didn't know about, or that I forgot to talk about? Anything? Anything exciting?
I didn't hear the part where you're recapping the party. I just woke up, so.
Oh.
See, it's too early.
I just heard you begging for people to call in, so I said, "Oh, I better call in."
Begging?
I'll try.
That was Jeremiah was begging because he wanted. No, we can't talk about that. There was someone dressed up like a rhinoceros last night. I'm not going to say any names. It may have been. Yeah. Hopefully those are all deleted pictures. Snapchat's ran its course.
All right. Well, Christy, you did enjoy the pool though. You were the one person that got in.
I did get into. Well, Paul got into the pool too.
Yeah, Paul got in.
I shamed him into getting into the pool.
Pool shaming. That's we're trying to move on from shaming, and it's 2018. You can't be shaming people to get in pools. What's next?
Oh well, I'll remember that for next time.
Do you have any podcasts you want to promote, or any sell and swap shops podcasts you're starting?
When Chase called in, it was mostly just self-promotional. So Tad just expects everybody's in this for themselves now.
Yeah, this is
I
Tad's Sunday morning plug
yet.
hour. What was that?
We are Libertarians.com.
We are Libertarians.com. All right. We will.
And I guess I have to say JeffVibbert.com too.
JeffVibbert.com. Whatever happened to that guy? I used to see him and talk to him daily, and now he's just gone. I don't know what happened to him.
Moved to New York, I guess. I don't know. Too good for it.
He sold out.
Took the big money.
Took the
Manhattan Jeff.
Yep. Took the George Soros dollars and ran to the Big Apple.
It's a shame.
It is. Oh well. We wish him the best of luck there in Manhattan.
Well, Christy, do your best to set Allen County free today.
I will try. I'll set all the cars free. How's that?
Works for me. Are you?
Not
Are the
free,
Mad
free.
Ants
They
still
have
playing
to
in Fort
pay.
Wayne?
What?
Are the Mad Ants still playing at Fort Wayne?
Yes, they do.
All right. That's about the only thing I know about Fort Wayne.
I heard Paul
There
McCartney's
was
coming
a
to town.
festival because they were featured in some kind of NBA video game, and they put the city of Fort Wayne down, but they did feature the Mad Ants. So
Yeah, the Mad Ants, I think, are the NBA 2K, like the cover team. They're in the promo
Right.
crap.
No, that's about the only thing I know about Fort Wayne.
Are you going to go to Paul McCartney, Christy? Are you going to get your tickets?
tickets go on sale tomorrow, so I might try to buy a ticket if I can actually get one.
I mean, you got to take Spangle to see the Beatles. You took him to see the Fever. You got to take him to see the lone remaining Beatle.
Pacers, that's the Fever. Pacers.
I'm out on Paul McCartney after all this circle jerk stories came out.
Is that real? That wasn't made up.
I don't know. I heard it on the radio. It's got to be real. Just like everything that comes out of my mouth's real. If it's being broadcast, it's real news. I think it was from his book or something, right? Him and the boys used to. That's where they got the name, the Beatles.
A little help from my friends.
The Beatles. I don't know. Apparently they were circle jerking.
Well, you guys look good in the studio, so
I know this is a beautiful studio. If you could only feel how hot it is in here.
I didn't get to see it on the inside. I only saw it on the outside last night.
It's pretty nice. I figured out what was behind the doors, Christy.
what's behind the doors? Can you reveal it?
I can't. It's a secret. You have to be on site, and it's. I don't know. I got one look, and that's all I need. It's gonna live in my nightmares forever.
It's like it's like Indiana Jones type stuff. You don't want to see.
Oh my goodness!
You don't want to see what's in there.
Wow.
It could end you.
I think I'd be tempted to look.
Nope, no peekies. All right, Christy. I think we're going to wrap this up for Tad Talk. Where are we at today?
55.
55 minutes.
Good talking to you guys.
We'll see you later. Take care. Hit that vodka before you go to work. Don't operate heavy machinery. Unless you want to. Unless that's your job. All right, so it's been you got anything you want to talk about?
No, man, I'm good. Check out Boss Hog of Liberty every Thursday night.
Every Thursday. And make sure you watch online. You get to see the beautiful studio, and I assume you're going to continue making this place beautified.
We're going to get the air conditioner fixed. That's priority number one.
It's actually not too bad.
It's not. We had to do this at 9:30 in the morning because
before the sun hits the building.
This place is going to be.
It's going to be scorching.
It would. I think it would melt everything. Speaking
of melting, I think your fans are melting. It's so hot in here. They're kind of sagging.
They're a little saggy.
Yeah, it'll be all right though. It's beautiful location though. I love it.
It's all
Thanks
good.
for having me out.
Thanks for hosting Tad Talk remote.
Well, you did me a big favor because now I don't have to go home and fire up my entire Frankenstein studio, get all my shit together, and
you can just drive out here and do this every week, every day.
You know what?
It's a daily show.
It's half tempting, even though I'll drive out here for a half-hour show, go back. No, I might steal your Mevo though because I don't know. People love seeing Tad on camera.
You got to get a Mevo.
Yeah, I like seeing Tad.
You got to start a Patreon and get a Mevo, and the people will pay for it.
The people will pay?
It's like the Mexican.
That's the most socialist shit I've ever heard.
Your fans will buy you a Mevo.
Your fans. Buy me a Mevo.
Let's go. Tad needs a Mevo. You need more of this.
I do need more. I need more content. And I have the green screen, like I said, so I can I can put the ranch behind me.
We're just going to take a picture of this.
I can take a picture of this, and then you will never know I had ever left.
How do they have two shows on at one time? You'd have Tad Talk live. Like Thursday night. Tad Talk was on the same time the Boss Hog was.
Yeah.
The network just is nonstop.
Yeah, I mean, it's just nonstop content for all the Wahlbergs. I don't know. What do we call the Wall family? I don't know. I'm getting hungry.
We're all in Spangle Salt Lane. I don't know. Let's go get some Stacks.
Let's go to Stacks.
All right.
Now, Stacks, the strip club or the pancake place?
It depends upon the hour.
Stack.
In the AM, it's pancakes, and in the afternoon, it's something else.
Pour some maple syrup on me. Is that their tagline?
That's it.
That's what I thought.
That's it.
All right. Well, I want to thank all the listeners for Tad Talk, my Tadix. Hopefully you're enjoying your daily dose of Tadderall that's been coming out for the past few weeks. I don't know what episode this is or when it'll get uploaded, but hey, if you enjoy the show, go ahead and like, subscribe, share on iTunes, tell a friend, or don't. I really don't care. Actually, I do care. I love getting the feedback. I got a lot of good feedback last night from listeners. And for Tad Western and Tad Talk with Tad Western, I'm Tad Western. And remember, keep them holstered unless you're ready for a shootout.